strive to learn from those smarter / more experienced than yourself. This ties into the, social circle idea. And for me, I think the biggest thing with this is I like surrounding myself with people that can teach me things.
Sure.
And I value those people. They know more than me. They can teach me. They can guide me. They can instruct me, those kind of things. Like I said, I do this with the cosplay stuff. I surround myself with people that, that can teach me what they're doing with a certain thing. Maybe they're understanding the costume a certain way. They're making it more official. They made this, they made that, right? And this is something that I think you did sway me on to an extent with the celebrities with the blue checks, right?
Sure.
So they surround themselves with other celebrities that motivate them, that make them get on their grind, that they admire in some way. They admire their work and their passion, right? I like to surround myself with people like that know more than me, that I can learn from, that I can grow and expand my knowledge base and my skills and my good traits because of them.
Yeah. Dude, I think when you're younger, it's kind of like when people are older, they're wiser.
Yeah.
The older you get, that's not so much the thing, but you can only spend your time doing so many things, so it's impossible to be an expert at everything. So by surrounding yourself with people that are, maybe more of an expert in a certain topic, they can kind of put you on some game. You know what I'm saying? Like dude, I'll even relate this back to the last one. Like if you're so stubborn in your ways that you're like, no, I know this best, but somebody has maybe spent quadruple the time doing X, Y, or Z task. It's nice to surround yourself with those people and be able to, honestly, they can help you out with certain things. I'll give a great example. Like, although we're doing a podcast with a camera, computer, all this kind of stuff, I wouldn't consider myself a very technical person. So having people around me that can help out with technical aspects on like computers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know I don't know that kind of stuff, but people can help me out with that. On the opposite side of things, like there's also qualities that I can help people with. Like for example, one of my buddies hit me up the other day and was asking about a filming thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And although I'm definitely not an expert on like film, but to him, I know more, so he's reaching out to me. Whereas for me, I might reach out to another person, have them help out, and just being able to accept that there's levels to this shit.
Right.
And surrounding yourself with people that can help, and honestly, that are willing to help and assist.
And Nick and I have helped each other with this editing stuff a decent amount. I mean, we've helped each other with the audio editing, with the clips, with the editing in general, getting things on YouTube, with the logos, things like that, right? Mm-hmm. We helped each other. We didn't edit our own logo, but we went back and forth on kind of, like what ideas we like best, how we would approach things, maybe edit this in, things like that. But one example, we do use sports analogies some.
Sure.
So I think, I always felt like growing up, surrounding yourself and playing with players that were better than you made you so much better. And people shied away from that, I think. But like I would always play basketball with people that were better than me because it made me better, right?
Dude, great example.
So like, and I think same with baseball, right?
Yep.
Same any sport really. Like, and you play with other players and against other players that make you better and help you raise your game, and that helps you grow and evolve into the next version of you.
Yeah,
which I think is really important.
It's like the being a big fish in a small pond,
right?
Like argument. Like if you want to, I'll use basketball for example. If you're only playing against the neighborhood kids and the neighborhood kids suck, and you're like, I'm so good at basketball, but you don't want to try to play for like the high school team, for example. Like, how good really are you ever going to be?
Right.
So continue to surround yourself with people that are good at things, better than you at things. Yeah, it will only lead to you improving as well.
And you don't know how good you can be until you see what the next level is.
For sure.
And that starts with surrounding yourself with people that know more than you. And this comes into being humble, realizing that you might not know everything, right?
Yeah.
You might be an expert in your field, and that's great. But surrounding yourself with some people that can teach you something, right? That you can learn from. Like I said, I like to learn something from all of my friends and my coworkers that I value, right?
Yeah.
They can teach me things. I rely on their expertise, and I like being around them because they have knowledge that they can that I can take with me. Which is really important.
Dude, definitely adds value.
Yeah, absolutely.